and welcome to Mediaverse Podcast. I am the one and only Kyle. Today, I am doing a video here. I thought it'd be a fun video to talk about, and yeah, I wanted to talk about this because if you're watching this, you're gonna be like one of my favorite things from the early 2000s was this this thing called G4, and it was a video game channel on television. But Kyle, there's no such thing as video game channels on television. There was, and me and Chris talked about it in our podcast down below, and what the misconceptions could have been, the misconceptions that happened. Um, I'm just, I'm just trying to get like a new list going up, so yeah, here we go. So yeah, so we're going to be talking about the new G4, and I've been watching it. I've been I've been watching the new G4 stuff, and I've been happy with Abscessor returning. I love his reviews. Like, they've been putting very long reviews of games. Like, the recent one was Forza Horizon 5, and they had somebody, I think it was Frost. So yeah, and they had another channel which does that, and all that stuff. So anyway, let's get to what happened. Anyway, G4's getting revived. I did kind of a reactionary video to that because it was very huge. The slogan is "We never stop playing." It's a really good slogan for a video game channel for a resurrection. Um, so yeah, so what happened was before they did all this, it was going to be some time. They did a reunion special, which I'll probably put on like an envelope. You are curious. The reunion special was really good, and it revealed the first host of the new G4, which was WWE superstar Xavier Woods. And yeah, I was like, I like him. He's a complete nerd. I'm not a big wrestling fan, but I've seen his costumes. I've seen New Day's like Super Saiyan costumes. I've seen their Final Fantasy costume. Hell, I even seen the Dragon Ranger costume. I meant Mighty Morphin Green Ranger. Sorry, we live in America, not Japan. Um, yeah, but yeah. So they announced a bunch of new shows that are coming up. Um, yeah, so a bunch of new shows. The old shows, they're resurrecting xplay Attack of the Show. Xavier Woods is going to be doing a unnamed games show that's going to be part of the WWE, which is good. I mean Xavier Woods, I love him as a person. He seems very nice and everything, which is great. um so that's one of the new hosts, but the special led to this new G4 2.0. So so there's this other channel called the it's called the Beep Show, and it is amazing. Esports show. Sorry, the Beep Esports show, and it's amazing because I love it, and it was such a good show. It was so good. It was hosted by Frostin, or I think it's Indiana Black. I don't know much about her. Obviously, she was a host and spectator on a couple of League of Legends, stuffs, and she has a very fun personality that's pretty nerdy and everything. Like, how can I get myself a hot anime boyfriend? Like when she said stuff like that, I was like, and that channel's really good, but they're slowly transitioning it into a like esports podcast now, which is now just called the G4 esports show. So it's kind of like, okay, okay. Then my favorite guy came in during International Women's Month, which was, I think he's like my favorite. His name is Alex Mandit, or Golden Boy. Sorry if I'm butchering everybody's last names. I'm not very good at reading. As you can see, I'm more good of a talker than a reader. But I loved him. I really did. He really pretty belonged on G4, especially when he went, "Hi, Avalie," and messing up every single one of his lines. Like he was an amazing host. Like I really do like him. So um really? This guy? Huh? Huh? Uh yeah. Got the Waz is actually doing a show now. So I guess that's what he meant by I'm coming to television. Well, this is gonna be interesting. I wonder what shenanigans gonna happen. Cameron G, probably one of the oldest YouTubers out there right now. Uh, Jefferson Clavin, Code Minka, which is a VTuber, and did not like her that much. Uh, Gina Darling, and then we have Gerard the Completionist Conneal, which when I first saw G4, I was like, if they're really gonna try to get into this whole like G4 thing, yeah, yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna say this. I'm just reading it on Wikipedia. I don't know if Scott the Wild is gonna be on there, but it's most likely gonna be on there. But Gerard is probably my safe bet because I was like, he seems like the type of guy that would go on and host xplay with Adam Sessler or something. Like I always had that feeling like he would be the foil replacement of Morgan Webb. She's not returning because she's busy helping an independent company right now. So don't get me mad. Um, let's see. Will Neff, Fiona Nova, Hori, the Black Hokage, Small Woods. And those are the new hosts. And they done a bunch of things with these guys, like the before G4 thing, which I watched a lot of his content. It is pretty good. I mean, they seem like it was really fun and they did a lot of fun things. And, you know, it's kind of like, hey, let's break in. But, yeah, I don't like G4 will be returning on Tuesday, the 16th, which is also the same day as my father's birthday. So I gotta make sure I say happy birthday to my father, or I might get in trouble because I've been watching G4 all day and I forgot about his birthday. So yeah, but the official launch will be coming back on November 26th. So and let's see. I don't know what shows they're gonna do. So far, it's been confirmed that it's just gonna be Attack of the Show and xplay. I don't know if Kevin Pereira for Attack of the Show is gonna have a co-host. I think he will because when you're hosting a show, speaking from experience, you want to bounce off of somebody to have fun with, as you can see with Tom and me and with Tom and Chris, with Tom, me, and then Chris and me, and I'm better when I'm bouncing off of somebody. So, but that's how I've always been. So I feel like having a host, having a co-host always works, and I mean like a host next to you, not like a sidekick. So to have fun and stuff, and you never know what tangents could happen with that stuff. You've seen these tangents, but some of the shows I do know is that they got the rights back to I know they got the rights back to Ninja Warrior, the original. That one, I always love that one because if you fail, you fail. If you, in the American one, if you're fine. You're fine. You might make it. So, so yeah, I'm looking up like I'm right now just looking up like what channels they'll be on. So here's the here's the weird thing. So lucky for me, I a proud person of content will probably might be watching some of this. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing stuff. I got a new job, so I will have more free time now to do stuff like this now. Um, so right now, upon launch, G4 TV will be available on. Let me read. Sorry, I had to read off my cell phone, but I kept getting ads from the rap. Anyway, it will be released upon well upon the world as on Verizon Fios. Lucky for me, I have Verizon Fios, so I can watch that stuff. That makes me happy. So I might just film a couple things reacting to the new G4 channel if it happens. Like I'm gonna have to go through some crazy like stuff on Tuesday, but I'm gonna have everything set up by then. But yeah, and then we have Xfinity TV. Makes sense. It is actually a Comcast own TV network, so it makes sense to put that on there. And also, really, this is the name of it, the Cox Cable Network, COX. I'm not making this up, or is it Co? I don't know. The network will also be streaming on Philo and will collab with Twitch for a multi-year promotion, commercials, partnering on G4's official Twitch channel. Good idea. You know, that way you can pull people away from the TV shows in case there's nothing going on or some live stuff going on. G4 will also continue to create a channel specific content across all specific social media platforms, which is a great idea. I mean, that way you're spreading yourself up, you know, to multiple areas. And yeah. So yeah, and it was announced specifically at Comic-Con of last year. Oh, never mind. I went through that. But hopefully they kind of learn, like, and it seems like they did, because some of the things they did during the couple years, they did not Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons. Sorry, I get those two things. I'm more of a Magic guy. Magic the Fuck! Excuse my language. I am having fun with this, okay? Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons is hot right now. It's right now probably the biggest thing right now. And you know, also due to Twitch leaks, it looks like the show Critical Role, which my boy Tom loves that show. I mean, he really loves that show. It's like a 4-hour show, but it is like a very long format show. And you know, they just proved how rich they were because they just showed their whole studio, and it looks amazing. It looks amazing. Like they kind of got a person that did amusement parks to actually make it. So, and apparently now they're just doing recordings now instead of live shows. So, but yeah, they're doing that, which is great. I mean, it shows that you're trying to go into the geek culture as well, because that's what they were trying to go into when they switched CEOs, but then decided to become a macho male channel or whatever. And I'm just like, why? And there's like, I hope they learn from this. Like, I really do hope they learn. Like, no more reruns of shows, okay? No more reruns. I mean, I got a feeling like the first few episodes, when it launches, it's going to be like reruns of old G4 shows. I could be proven wrong. I mean, I could be proven wrong. So I could be proven wrong. So yeah. I could be proven wrong, like I could be saying. I'm right now looking at everything they're trying to do. Oh, they got a Discord. That'd be great. I probably would go there. But yeah, network television. But anyway, with all this stuff going on, like here's some things I want them. Okay? No reruns of Cops or Cheaters. Okay? That was the detriment of this channel. Okay? One of the things that G4 knows, like, and they kept on trying to make sure video games wasn't prevalent for this channel or geek or pop culture, was putting reruns of Cops in there, and Cheaters, Cops and Cheaters, and they put those and xplay and Attack of the Show were the best shows they had. Okay, no more of that. Secondly, make sure you're flexible enough to go to different areas to make new shows. Okay, try focusing on original content. As you can see, original content is king, baby. Look at Netflix. Netflix had loads of original content. One of my favorite shows on that channel is Code Monkeys. That isn't related to those two shows. I mean, yeah, the ratings were bad, but at least it was original. Try to make sure you're in the geek realm. Like heck, talk about comic books. I mean, make a channel, make a whole show dedicated to the histories of comic books. Make a show about like their don't do filter. Everyone has a top 10 list. I would stay away from filter. I would say like also like maybe do a video, maybe do like a new version of like Arena, because esports is huge, and that was like probably one of the reasons why they brought it back, because esports have gotten so big now. Let's see what else could we do. You can give Gerard his own show, and if this is true, Scott the Waz is giving his own show too, so why not? Yeah, and then what else could we do? Let's see. Let's see what shows are coming back. Like, I gotta look up the old Wikipedia again, because this is so much to go over, and like, good thing the history is all here. So yeah, so let's see. Yeah, they got so yeah, they got esports, they got WWE, they got all this other stuff, and like it's gonna, and then let's see. And let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to look. I'm right now just doing two things at once. Okay. So, alrighty. So this is all gonna be. This is gonna seem pretty interesting. But yeah, like they got YouTubers, which is good. They got content. They got people that are very creative. So, anyway, 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 though, like this is all what I'm looking at right now. I'm just looking at all the good stuff right now, and it seems like it's gonna be an interesting thing to go by. So, yeah, I think this will be fun. I think this will be good. And maybe it won't turn into like what happened at the end of G4, because like G4 really missed out when the next generation of consoles came out. And I'm not talking about this generation. I'm talking about like generation like with PS4 and Xbox One. That's when gaming got really high, and that's when it should have started. Like, this was gonna pay off, because the original idea around G4 was it's a commercial, and I kind of love that stuff, because I want to buy things, because of G4 I would have not gotten into the Persona series or Shin Megami Tensei. I've gotten into so many different games because of G4, reviewing them, showing them off, and like just saying like this is pretty good. I mean, it's essentially what made me who I am right now as a gamer, and also now as a consumer of media. So yeah. And maybe one more thing. I got an idea. If you're gonna go up nerd culture, you might as well just start reviewing movies. Like, review the new James Bond movie, review the Eternals. Like, they really missed it when like right when the MCU really started launching. Like, I mean, it came in right when Avengers happened, but I'm talking about when Phase Two happened. That's when the MCU started skyrocketing. So it's like that's another idea right there. Or review old movies like they do like on YouTube. Have fun with it. I mean, some of the stuff sounds redundant, but I'm like, what I'm trying to say is like here I'm giving ideas out. So yeah, hopefully all this stuff will happen. We will see. Will G4 be a bust? Who knows? Will it survive? Who knows? All I want is good content. I'm sorry if I've been everywhere, but I wanted to make this as long as possible. I've been looking at a list on my phone. So hopefully, if G4, if you're watching this, I hope you're taking notes. And also I'm available, so please. So please hire me. Please. Please. Please, 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 please. I've been a fan of you ever since. I've been a fan. Oh my god! No, don't you dare!